Hi, my loves. Welcome back to the Starscartel channel. If you don't know, I'm Star. The message I heard is excavate him up. The scripture comes from Sirach 30:1. He that loves his son will continue to lay stripes on him, that he may rejoice in him in the end. He that disciplines his son will profit from him and will boast of him among his acquaintances. He that teaches his son will provoke his enemy to jealousy, and he will rejoice in him before friends. His father dies and is as though he had not died, for he has left one behind like himself. So, this message is for somebody. So this is for somebody that you lost somebody. You may have lost a parent, or you may be scared about it or something like that. God is saying that through what your parent has taught you and how your parent has brought you up, they live on through you. Okay, that's literally the message. Through what your parent has taught you, how your parent has raised you, they live on through you. And the interesting thing about it don't matter what the part, you know what I'm saying, what you got going on, you know what I'm saying? Because I've been around some parents, some interesting parents, and it don't matter what they got. If it's a situation where, you know what I'm saying, the parents, they in some grimy stuff, you know what I'm saying, they live in a low life, guess what? They kids doing the same thing. That's how they raised them. That's all they know. If it's a situation where the parent, you know what I'm saying, they successful, they got their stuff together, they, you know what I'm saying, they good at this, that, and the third, the child is the same way. Because guess what? That's how they raise them. That's all they know. If it's a situation where the parent is neat and clean, the child gonna be neat and clean. If the parent throw down when they cook, the child gonna throw down when they cook. The parent like to keep theyself up. The child like to keep theyself up. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just being real. Like I just feel like one interesting thing. What I was, what I always I think about, just looking at my son and how he is such a beautiful mixture of me and his father, and like it's an unexplainable feeling because I see myself in him, but I also see his dad in him, and like just the way he does things and his personality, the things that he likes, the way it's a beautiful thing. And for whoever this is for, this is intended to bring comfort. Okay, there is a lot of talk on social media now of a lot of people, millennials as well as Gen Z talking about they don't want kids. And that's their business. You know what I'm saying? I kind of stay out of it. I'm not the kind of person where I feel like I should tell somebody what they should or should not do. The only time that I felt a little emotional about anything that any choice anybody has made is when a young woman that was about 18, 19 decided that she wanted to take her entire box out. She wanted to get rid of her womb. And it's kind of like I feel like it's my heart hurt for her. And her mother was okay with it. That's their business. But my heart hurt for her because what if one day she decides that she does want children? Now she doesn't have that option anymore. um and that's just it's a beautiful thing. And while it can come with its own stresses, while it can come with its own heartache, it can come with headaches, it can come with stress. But when it comes down to it, the feeling I cannot even explain. Like, there are not words to explain the feeling, the emotion, that the joy that it brings me to see a tiny version of myself, even though he's a boy. Tiny version of myself. It's a beautiful feeling. And I went through a lot through my pregnancy. I was very sick. I gained a lot of weight. My when I gave birth, it was tough. You know what I'm saying? My heart rate wasn't, my son's heart rate was dropping and everything. It was a lot going on. I had to have an emergency C-section. It was not the best experience, but once they pulled him out and I heard his cry, everything else that was going on, the pain that I felt, and it was aside from when I hurt my foot in that accident, the worst pain I ever felt in my life. And when I heard his cry, everything stopped. I couldn't I couldn't even feel the pain. I wasn't concerned about. All I wanted to know was what was wrong with my baby and why was he crying, and oh, look how beautiful he is. And it's an unexplainable feeling. And for whoever this is for, I just feel like God is saying that just the same way, how I am basically talking about how beautiful it is to see myself in my son. And, I can't knock his dad, see, he's the perfect mix of us. Like, if you were to take out the time, sit down for a second and think about it, you would see that you are the perfect mix of your parents. You know what I'm saying? And there are pieces of them in you. No matter how your relationship is, like, you cannot, you know what I'm saying? It's pieces of them in you. And, even though it can be very heartbreaking, and I don't have that experience. I don't know what it's like to lose a parent. I don't know what it's like to have that scare. But I just feel like God is saying that understand that you just literally, you are a blessing. You were a blessing, that you are a blessing, and you were a blessing that God gave to them. And you are basically a piece of them that will carry on. And you know what I'm saying? Even, like with the grandchildren and then the great grandchildren, it's a piece that carries on and has little traits and has little, you know what I'm saying? And it's a beautiful thing. But that's the message. You know what I'm saying? Even if you and your parent, y'all didn't see eye to eye all the time. Sometimes I feel like that doesn't just come from the fact that y'all are so different, but it also can come from the fact that y'all are so much alike. You know what I'm saying? And this is something that my mom used to say to me. I would say after I became an adult, she would say that sometimes when I would be acting up, she would laugh to herself because she was she would laugh to herself and be like, "Oh Lord, here you go, here we go, okay." Oh, but you know what I'm saying? It's still a beautiful thing, like it's there is a beauty in life. And I'm just being reminded of the Barbie movie at the end when that beautiful song starts playing, "What Was I Made For?" It is such a beautiful song. And she is basically just looking around at people living their lives, and some people are happy, some people are sad, some people are, just going through different things, and she's like, it's beautiful. It's a beauty to it. And yeah, so for whoever this is for, God is saying that even if you yourself cannot see it, like, yeah, you are a piece of your parents. You are a piece of them, a piece of their DNA, a piece of them, a piece of, they have an impact on you. Like, regardless to how you know what I'm saying, how you see it. And me myself, I certain things that I do, certain ways, the way that I shop, the way that I live my life, the way I cook and different things, and it's just, I know that my parents had an impact on me being the way that I am. You know what I'm saying? Even just like the fact that I love pink so much. I've always loved pink, don't get it twisted. But I talked about this before. I remember I was asking my mom her favorite colors, and when she said pink, it sparked a big, like, it was kind of like fireworks went off because I love pink. So when she said that she loved pink too, oh my goodness. It's like that was just when it just an explosion. I was like, yes, we have this wonderful thing in common. She loves pink too, and like, it just, I don't know how to explain it, but I'm just, and that's the message, you know what I'm saying? And I see, different pieces. Like, my dad, he's the kind of person that he enjoys his own company. I enjoy my own company, but he can also be sociable. I can also be sociable at times. But, I really enjoy my own company. I like chilling by myself. I can sit and watch movies and, hang out, and I'm completely content with that. And I just feel like for whoever this is for, God is saying that there is a piece of them, okay, still here. And that's the message. That's the message. Let me get off of here before I get all emotional. That's the message, y'all. Thank you guys for watching. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe.